Hi, I'm Jacqueline Wibowo. I was Distinguished Young Woman of California for the class of 2014. I'm so excited to be able to share with all of you a little bit about why this program means so much to me. So what I want to do is just talk through each rung of the Be Your Best Self framework and talk through what the program has done for me in that respect. The first is in being studious. I was awarded over $40,000 in scholarship from both the state and the national program, and through it was able to graduate completely student loan free from Stanford University with both an undergrad and a master's degree. Those are both degrees that have opened doors for me and wouldn't have been possible without the program. The second is to be healthy. And prior to starting in the Distinguished Young Woman program at the San Diego local level, I grew up in a Chinese family, which as a result, I grew up eating a lot of oily foods, a lot of carb-heavy things, and I didn't know the first thing about taking care of my body. Through the Distinguished Young Women program and preparing for both the state and the national level, I learned the importance of honoring my body, and I also learned how great it felt when my body could do things and I could push it to do things that I thought I never could, whether that was physically or mentally. Being healthy improves both your physical and mental strength, and that's something I'm thankful for every single day. The third is being ambitious. I have a career in finance, and at the hedge fund that I currently work at, I am the only female and also the youngest by a large margin. This is something that, having not gone through the program, would have scared me, but having now spoken on stage in front of thousands of people and through all the public speaking events that I got to do through the program, it's not something that scares me as much anymore. Being involved, I think one thing that the program really instilled in me is a love for serving and understanding how rewarding that could be, and also understanding that there are causes that are bigger than myself that I should be involved in. Starting with Distinguished Young Women and throughout my career now, I've been involved in many women in STEM initiatives, progressing underrepresented minorities in the workplace, and it's something that I find very fulfilling and have met just lovely, like-minded women through. The last is to be responsible and to live by moral and ethical principles. Being a representative taught me that I represent more than just myself. I represent a community. I represent the people who trust in me, and because of that, I need to always live by ethical principles regardless of who's watching. That means treating others with respect. That means not taking shortcuts in the workplace, even when no one's watching. And I have DYW to thank me for instilling those values. And the last thing that's not covered in any of these is the relationships that you build. One of the girls that I first met at my local program in San Diego, Maddie Oda, and I went to Stanford together. She was my first friend going into the program, and we still catch up from time to time. In New York, I had a DYW sister from the New York program who I'd never met before reach out for a coffee, and we're now great friends. The women that I've met through this program have supported me as just friends, professionally, and I don't think you'll ever be surrounded by this caliber of women again. So take the opportunity, do DYW. It's the best choice you'll ever make.